Alright, real talk here. I'm ditching the first-person gimmick for this Let's Play. It's one of those things that sounded way better in my head, as you may imagine. Besides having to edit out both of the loading screens and my occasional deaths, having to stick to the frame of mind and knowledge of Gordon Freeman would have in a situation at hand, well, it really kind of limited the range of my commentary, both in terms of what I could talk about and the jokes I could make. Also, having to watch out for loading screens so I could shut up before they appeared was a little bit stressful. And that's really not what I'm here for. I'm doing this Let's Play partly because I love Half-Life and by extension Black Mesa to bits. And I'd like to talk more about it. So from here on, I'm just host. And just get started while the alien shark, the Ichthyosaurus, is swimming merrily under our feet. Let me talk about one of the reasons why I love Half-Life so much when I first played it. I had played Quake 2 to completion very shortly before getting my hands on Half-Life. Close to... wow, that's almost 20 years ago. Well, something I had liked about Quake 2, after, playing older games, was that it made an effort to try and connect the maps you were in to the theme of the place. It wasn't a particularly successful effort, possibly because of technical limitations, or maybe because the map makers were still in that Wolfenstein or Doom mindset of first building the level geometry and then trying to fit things into it. Still, so when they told you that you were going into a cybernetics factory or a Strogg flash reprocessing area, they at least tried to make the place look appropriately industrial. But, well, Quake was all industrial. It was kind of homogeneously gray and brown, and there was nothing that gave you a feeling the places you were going into were more than just dolled up combat arenas connected by corridors. Half-Life, on the other hand, was built far more heavily around environments and set pieces. Hell, you could see that on the 9-minute intro. You went through a crapload of set pieces even in the original game. Black Mesa just, spruced them up, made them prettier, but you were still going through the same areas in the tram. Anyway, so when you're in the offices above the Sector C test labs, it feels like an office space. When you're in a lab or a cafeteria, the architecture, furniture, and decoration plays a much bigger role in bringing you into the place, into the game world, than Quake 2's verbal mission briefings ever did. And of course, it's even more intense in Black Mesa because the graphics and the engine are so much better. So, sure, the Black Mesa research facility makes absolutely no sense in terms of architecture or functionality, but, and the least we talk about the elevators, the better, but it feels like a much more lived-in place than, well, a lot of the games that you see even nowadays. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm so familiar with it. Anyway, that's the end of my prepared notes. So let's go back to the off-the-cuff stream of consciousness, shall we? I think we have an aquatic alien to deal with. And, well, a bunch of barnacles as well. Ah, look at that, I can actually use their names now. These are some of the monsters that got the biggest graphical update in Half-Life 2. Up. Whoa. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wet ground. One of those things that kind of annoys me about Black Mesa is that when you go into a loading screen or you reload for whatever reason, the game puts you back into walking speed. It disables override. I think it's just a glitch. Not that this game needed even more difficulty, because if you watch the intro that I did, like episode 0 for the series, I mentioned just how weird the difficulty curve for this game is. Easy, completely brain dead. Medium, easy, really, really easy, kind of almost insultingly easy. Hard, Jesus Christ, prepare to reload. Because, yeah, the hard difficulty in this game is really weird. There's a huge difficulty jump. Anyway, one of the reasons why I'm abandoning the first-person thing with it is that, well, I recorded about an hour of gameplay yesterday. Well, actually 1 hour and a half. And then I got a blue screen to death. And then I realized I would have to do the fight against the Black Ops assassins again. That one took me around 6 attempts to figure out. And with every single one of those attempts, since I was trying to stick with first person, I had to kind of keep using the same jokes and repeating the same script. So in the end, I was really kind of tired of trying to react with surprise to the assassins. So, you know, it's a little more enjoyable like this. And hey, you're gonna probably be more amused by how many times I died to these bastards. Seriously, you can go in there with full health and full armor, and they're still gonna eat you alive in 10 seconds. Anyway, moving on. Well, I'm sure I have more to talk about those guys when we get there.
Did you see it? They claim it was hauled from the Challenger Deep, but I'm positive that beast hasn't swam in terrestrial waters until a week ago. There is a tranquilizer gun in the shark cage, but I'm not sure it would work on this particular species. You're more than welcome to try your hand.
Yeah, this is the part where the game kind of starts laying down.
Fire that crossbow underwater. I'm sure you'll find it much more useful than that crowbar of yours.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, yeah, this is where the game starts throwing at you that the situation is not exactly your fault. Like, there's been shady stuff happening for a very long time in Black Mesa. Which is nice, it's not just, you know, oh, you screwed up, well, now go fix everything. No.
Anything like this?
No. This was one of those bits in the original game where it scared the crap out of me. Because I really wasn't expecting this to happen. Yep. Here we are. Hey, got a thing. Yeah, this tranquilizer is kind of glowing green. I'm not sure it's actually good for use. Yeah, for some reason, whenever you drop into this thing, your air just goes away. Right, where are you? Oh, there you go. Come here. Come here. Whee! Yeah, when I'm not deliberately panicking, I actually aim a lot better. Okay, so yeah, the path is that way. There's also a lot of background noise today for some reason. I do apologize. I really wish I had better sound insulation than this, but, well... The apartment's simply not big enough. Alright, I didn't... Look at that, I can actually reload. I was refraining from reloading because, you know, Gordon Freeman wouldn't be reloading as often as I am. Because, well, first-person shooter player. Pressing R is kind of a second nature. Which kind of screws me over in Doom, actually, because R isn't reload. You don't reload in that game, so I was swapping my mods every single time. Look! One of Half-Life's infamous loading screens, I can now talk through them. Go me. I should have been doing this from the start. Anyway, oop. Keep shooting. It's very satisfying to one-shot these things with a shotgun. Oop. Oh, you. Yeah, the shotgun being able to gib things on the outfire is actually really nice. I wish we had that in Half-Life 2, actually. Because things just ragdoll, they don't gib. And you know, I think you kind of lose something in a situation like that. Alright, yeah, the Crowbar Collective did a really good job with this. This area in particular, I really like, because it's not just the Blaze's room. Oops. Hey.
Commander.
I didn't remember this guy was going to do that. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah. this place isn't just ruined. Like, it's kind of a mirror of the previous place we've been in. So you can recognize the architecture. And there's the control room, and it's really busted. Like, something really blew up. So as you approach, things start falling. You see just gas leaking and burning. It's really cool. Okay, so... yeah, I have to jump through this, and there are 2 Ichthysauruses down there. I'm gonna skip them. Yeah, I'm talking about this place from recent memory because I literally played this area yesterday. Oh. Jesus Christ! You took a double helping a buckshot to the face? Dude, your friend just exploded and you're still here. That was a badass bull squid. Anyhow, let's move on. Nope. Did I reload this thing? Yeah, I did. Alright, yeah, I keep forgetting that you can actually get stuff off the boxes. I need to actually start breaking more of those crates. Let's go back there. Woo. Got anything useful out of these? In here. Yeah, I forgot because, well, I expected Gordon Freeman not to go bashing things around with a crowbar. Well, at least not as often as your average gamer would. Anyway, this is one of those areas in the game that makes very, very little sense in terms of architecture and functionality. It kind of made more sense in Half-Life 1 because, well, the Gold Source engine required a little bit of, how should I say it, stylization. Here, yeah, they kind of had to push the concept a little bit in order to make it work. And it's still kind of weird. Like, these pipes exploded, sure, but yeah, there's basically no debris. There's nothing going in or out of them. So, yeah, you know, there are sacrifices to be made in order to keep the set piece. And this was actually a very interesting set piece. Back at the time, I died so many times to this. I may actually die a bunch of times to this now. Why? Because, as I said, I'm not a very good player. See? What's the point of this? Anyway. I think I am going to try to get the battery over there. That might just kill me. Hey, got it. And... okay, there were 2 essential charges over here. Good. I actually really like those. Oh, shall we hear this? Okay. Ow! That was a little bit of overkill. I honestly expected something bigger to show up here. Nope. Shit. Come here. Crap. I'm using these mines just for fun. Ow. Well, that worked. This is really just for the lulz. Because honestly, in a game where you have to keep moving forward, those strip mines are kind of useless. Okay, I think this is it. Hello, buddy. Open sesame. Thank you.
Gordon Freeman, It is you, isn't it?
Yep.
The science team has been tracking your progress with the Black Mesa security system. Unfortunately, so has the military. That suit of yours is full of tracking devices. Still, it's better than going naked in this place. It's cold in there, so you'll have to hurry. It could sap your suit power in a matter of moments. If you're bent on reaching the Lambda complex, then you'll want to keep to the older industrial areas where the security system is full of holes. It's worked for me, so far.
Yeah, really. Would you trust a system that basically runs Windows 95? I don't think I would. Alright, thanks, man. This is a nice gauntlet. Ow, 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 ow. Run, 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 run. Goodbye. Run. To the almighty vent! Oh, crap. I missed. Missed again. That would have been way cooler if I had actually landed on the first jump. Alas, alack, I am not that competent. Yeah, I wish they had used the... I think they're still using an older version of Source. I imagine if they had used the Episode 2 version of the engine, the loading screens would have been, well, probably still quite long, but at least not that frequent. Because that's what really kind of breaks this game for me. That's the only real issue I have with it. The loading screens are just ridiculously long, and they happen way too often. Okay. Hello. Hello. Oh, that was... I didn't know they had that effect. That's cool. That was one. Oh, that never gets old. That never gets old. Alright. Nope. Come here. Come here, buddy boy. Thank you. Yeah, they did a very good job making the shotgun feel brutal. Oh, look at that. Health pack. Alright, here comes the part of the game that I call fighting against the United States Army Black Ops Olympics gymnastics team. Seriously, this fight is infuriating. That's the one where I had to go through 6 times. Hopefully I got the thing now.
I got a message for you. Make sure you don't...
The thing didn't even actually try to hit. Alright, let's save. I only managed to beat this thing by cheesing it pretty hard. So, let's make it a cheese. Run, 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 run. Oh crap. Up. Here, get some revolver ammo, which is extremely handy because that's basically the only gun you can use to kill these guys at long range. Well, these girls, I suppose. Alright. Just sit here, wait for them to perch over there, and shoot them. And the thing is, whenever you move back, they run away. I think that was one of them. Oh, that was definitely one of them. Yeah, I may actually be able to beat this one in one. Yeah, the first time I did this one, I had to kind of stay in character, and that was a little distracting. Ah, crap. You see how fast those things fire? Jesus Christ, ow. And then I can take 3 of those bullets straight to the chest. Like, seriously, boobs of iron. Come on, come back here. Goodbye. Whew, Jesus. But the thing is, this is the best place to cheese this fight. And it's good too, because this is where you have to go to open this thing, so... Surface access. Okay, I'm reloaded. When you go over here, just a bunch of corpses all piled up. Something that I liked that they did was they gave them the long-fall boots from the Aperture Science, which, funnily enough, also work as high heels. So, you know, your sexy assassins still get to be sexy. Well... Actually, let's try something funny. There you go. Automatically broke everything for me. Oh, people are using CDRs in here. I don't think I trust this place. Yeah, but see what I do? There's a first aid kit, first aid station. It's empty. And this fight, if you got into it without actually knowing what was going to happen, you were going to be very wounded at the end, unless you managed to cheese it the way I did. So they give you a hope there. Oh, okay, I can actually open this thing. Ah, look, this one actually closes. Let's see. So they were trying to give you some hope. Oh, okay, I can heal here. Oh no, I can't. This thing is empty. Because you're going to need that at the end of this fight. I have no idea why the military is also going around with, you know, explosive barrels. Hey, that's not... that's not my prerogative to question. This is another nice thing. It's basically foreshadowing. You're gonna be fighting this damn thing later. Alright, alright. Enough inane commentary. Let's move forward. Let's progress to the storyline, shall we? Because this is actually one of the most interesting parts for this game. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Anything I pick up here is gonna get wasted. So... yeah, let's just do this one.
Get him!
I really thought the hit came from the right. Wow, I was wrong.
Nice hit. That's the guy? Yeah. We got him. Alright, come on, give me a hand here. Jesus, this guy's heavy.
It's all the armor, dude.
Where are we taking this Freeman guy? Top side. Questioning. What the hell for? We got him. Why not just kill him now? And if they find the body? Hey. What body?
Yeah, this game does not put the military in a very good light, let me put it this way. This is actually one of the most interesting parts of this game. Well, yeah, because in other shooters, there are some situations where your character gets captured, but there's usually some kind of cutscene, you kind of get told what happened. For this one, it's, since this game doesn't really have cutscenes, this makes things a lot more personal. Although I still doubt how they managed to conk me out with just one hit to the head, but, well... just in-game things, I guess. On the first Half-Life, this place kind of scared the crap out of me. I actually died here. Once, because before I figured out that I could actually just climb the crates and get in here. My question is, what happened to this guy? Did he just fall off his chair and die? And there we go, there's our good friend. This is also a very good, not really very good, but it's just good design in general. The lever over there, that's the one you have to pull. In order to have the reach to actually get to that, you actually have to pick up the crowbar. So you can't leave this area unarmed. And I have to say, the Crowbar Collective did a pretty good job with those outside environments, even though we don't see a whole lot of them. And well, don't zoom in. Skyboxes never look pretty when you zoom them in. So, let's get down here. And... no, let's not fall. Here. And drop. I then you start wondering, the Black Mesa Research Facility just dumps their stuff down a ditch? Yeah, the EPA is gonna hear this. I am sure. And wow, look at this blockage. Ah. Oh. Okay, never mind, I'm an idiot. So they had actually just pulled this segment of pipe off. Because everything was blocked. Okay, that's actually good narrative design. Ignore me. Look, a cow skull. Look, a toro. Ole! Is that supposed to be a cactus or something? Ole! I also like these little tidbits. Yeah, this guy died with a head crab right beside him, but he actually managed to kill the thing, and he was using a pipe. Which may or may not be a reference to... I know one of the expansions had someone using a pipe, or at least a pipe wrench. I think that was opposing force, actually. Or no, I think it was blue shift. Yeah, what happened to this guy? No idea. Maybe a Velociraptor got him. Nope. And then you see, maintenance access. Can't open it. Gotta open this first. Simple puzzles, but you know, they make you feel pretty good about yourself.